Having some technical difficulties again. I'm just trying to pull up the feed. See if it works. Had to go back in and enter it again. It's telling me it's live, but yet we're not seeing anything. Looks like we're okay now on one end. Let me just see if we can get it going on the other end. I keep hitting it. There we go. Okay. We got one. Now let's see if we can get the other. I don't know why. It wasn't working. There we go. How is everybody doing tonight? All right. Looks like we're ready. Sorry about that. So frustrating when you spend all that time getting it registered and then you go live and nothing happens. Stay. All right, we're going to be working on our new witch tonight. This is our witch napkin holder. We also are going to probably have time to do one of our, look at that, one of our Christmas tree ones too, because I actually had an order for this one, so I have to get it ready to go. So you get this piece, which is the base. You get this piece here. And what happens is each one of these, I did not glue, gets connected to the other. So I think she's about 11 high. I have the measurement on in my Etsy shop, but I know she was, oops. Okay, she's about 10, I think it was 6, yeah. Did y'all have a great weekend? So we're going to be doing this one black. So I have a little piece of hardware in there, so when I shake it, it really blends all the paint well. So I think we're going to go ahead and use a paintbrush for this one instead of the markers. My black marker is, I think, not doing so good. So let me get a little water and we'll get started. Or we could just start with a diaper wipe and see how far we get with that too. So let's go ahead and try that first. I buy them in bulk at Sam's Club. I know you got. Hope you're feeling better. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little paint in here and then dab from that. It's really cool when this dries, the paint, like I left some on here, you can just peel it up and throw it away. I love that about my puck. This is called a paint puck. So let me get that white off of there. There we go. All right. If it's not dark enough, I can always go back with another coat. But this is like the easiest way to paint. Just dip and rub. And then toss. Go. And then, of course, we'll do our witch. Now these, I found I had 2 different size napkins. And I found that the 5x5 actually does better hygiene. So I would definitely use a 5x5 holiday napkin. I'm just going to paint the whole thing black. Just because it's going to look great with the napkins. Now I'm kind of dabbing in the areas I feel it's a little light. That way it'll kind of concentrate on that area. Alright, I'll let that dry a minute. I think this one, we can go with this one. So what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Right now it's kind of nice out. Not real hot. Sun is out. Where's Joanne? Because she usually tells me what it's like in Colorado. And then Marcia shares Utah. Y'all need to send out a few prayers to Nancy. She was involved in an accident. And she really could use some prayers about now. She's going to be pretty sore for a long time. I don't know if she'll get a chance to pop on. But I know she would appreciate the prayers. Maybe while this is drying, I could work on the Christmas tree one. And by the time I'm done that, then this should be dry and ready to glue. See how easy that is to paint? There we go. Now we'll just kind of lean that up against there. And I might as well go ahead and do these too. This is what's going to hold the napkin. Because the napkins are going to fit in between the slots. We just shipped some ribbon to Canada today. That was a nice surprise. Get up there. Alright, let's just let that go. Get some of this black off my fingers so we don't get it in the Christmas tree. Hey, Joanne! How's it looking in your neck of the woods? I was just saying, if Joanne was here, she'd tell me what it's like. How are you? You know what, Joanne? These would be really pretty foiled, too. I bet you that would look really nice. But my customer requested that I paint this one green. And then I'm going to use some of the unicorn spit glitter, the gel stain glitter, sparkling. That's going to look pretty on there. All right, she ordered the whimsical. There's like a whimsical one, and then there's like a traditional one, but she wanted this one. So we're just going to go ahead and use green Christmas tree paint for that. Let's see if we can lean this up over here so it'll dry a little. I'm going to turn this around, peel off this dried paint, and put it in that spot. I love this thing because the paint just peels right off when it dries. If I think of it, I'll add the little link to this in the description. There we go. Hot, smoky, oh, lots of fires around here. The trees will look good. I know, right? I'll probably do that one by itself, and I'll go ahead and put the foil adhesive on that and do that one up. I think that will look pretty. All right, I'm still going to go ahead and use this. I do have a glove up here. I like to put these gloves on, but that one I pulled all the fingers off of it. Here's another one. Just because I always get it in between my fingernail and my finger, and sometimes it's hard to get out. But we'll go ahead and do this one. Now, the more I rub, the thinner it will look. So if I really want it dark, you got to blot. Are you getting any of those fires? Not the ones up in Canada. Or are you getting any from California? That was smart. I would have put that in tape, double-sided tape, so it would stick. You could also use your diaper wipes to kind of layer the like different greens to really make it look really shaded. But the customer just wanted it green with a little bit of sparkles. So she also ordered some Santa bags. So I got to get those done too. I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks to have all my Christmas done. No IOUs this year. Getting it done before the rush. We got a rocking chair to do. We got a cradle. I still have some fantasy pictures to do. But we're moving along. Okay. If I hold it up this way, I can see where I'm lacking, where it's a little sparse. But I think that looks good. Oh no. I hope everybody stays safe, Joanne. I'll keep everybody in my thoughts and prayers. I asked for thoughts and prayers for Nancy, too, because she was in an accident. And she's got a long way to go. Kind of like that, because that's given it a real nice, like, blotted look. Kind of feathered. See how easy it is to paint these? No muss, no fuss. All right, need a little more. Has it been dry, Joanne? I think we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. Oh, wow. Ugh. Okay, there's our whimsical tree. I might end up doing another coat on both sides, just because that wood's a little thirsty. And it just may need another coat to seal it. Go right over top of the other one, and then we'll just lean it up to dry. All right. See how that just gets everywhere? Feel like you're in school and you're finger painting. I got the countertop ordered. I got the sink ordered. I have the faucet. I got a fancy edge on the countertop, so it's going to take 3 weeks to come in. So then that'll get finished after that comes in, but he's going to start on the bathroom. We're putting a shower in and a new sink and new drywall in there, so a lot of home renovations going on, just because it's time to get it the way it should have been a long time ago. All right, I'm just going to cover that up. And I still ended up getting some in my finger. See? Must have poked through the glove. Yeah, things are moving along. No rain. I know, I'm frustrated. I went and bought a new bathroom sink and base combo. And I said to my husband, you know what? I said, I'm not leaving anything to chance. We're going to open it up and make sure everything is fine. That way the contractor doesn't open it up and say, uh-oh, we got a problem, and then we don't have a replacement. Well, we inspected the sink today. The finish on it wasn't real great. And I started running my fingers over the bowl, and all of a sudden the coating on top of the bowl just started coming off, flaking off. It's just crap that they're selling out there. So that's going back, and now the faucet is going back. So it's just one thing after another. I'm just so tired of it. So yeah, I had to order another sink, and I ordered that today with a new faucet because this one takes a different faucet. But what I'm trying to do is, I want the sink base narrow, and I want the sink to kind of protrude over the top of it. And I don't like any of the cabinets that are out there, so I told hubby he's going to have to build me one. So he's not saying no yet, so I'm just tired of the junk that's out there. All right, so I'm going to put these two in the further holes there. So yeah, I'm actually playing the role of I'll get it myself and you can put it in, because I don't want just anything put in. So hopefully the shower will be in this week and they can get started. So the sink and faucet I actually got online today from Wayfair, because the one we got from Lowe's just is a total wreck. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually looking for a vintage piece to set it on, and if I can't, then he's going to have to make one for me. So, but anyhow, these are the 5x5 napkins that you fold in half. And then what you do is you just put them in the slots. And what this will do, this will create her dress. And I think this side holds 16 and the other side holds 16. But this would look so pretty on your table around Halloween. You could use it as a centerpiece on your table, or you can just use it for every day. Just a little something to make it look pretty. And I tried to get a napkin that had a lot of colors to it, because I think that just makes her dress look even more colorful. See that? Doesn't she look pretty? I went ahead and folded these because I wanted to try and take a picture of it. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? I just think she's so adorable. And then of course you would do the rest in front. On the other side. So it would be a completely full skirt. I know it kind of makes her broom disappear, but doesn't that just look so pretty? Right, Joanne? I think she's adorable. She's just all festive. Wouldn't that look pretty on your table? I got these napkins off of Amazon, and they came 16 in a pack. But these, I also got it off of Amazon, and they're a 50-pack Christmas one, because I thought they would look really pretty on the Christmas one. So let's kind of move this over to the side. I'll let her sit there a minute. I think I'm going to have to paint this again because it's not, it needs to be darker. I just have a hard time of some of the products that these places are selling. I mean, we did go back and look at some of the reviews, and the people have found that their sinks were chipping after installation. Well, I don't want to find that out after, so they are going back. I'm just looking forward to the tub being gone. That's what I want gone. Might have to take the hairdryer to this to speed it up a little. Because I wanted to show you how to put the glitter on. Just a nice way to make your table look festive with these. And see, by blotting it on, it's not getting on the side or going down through the holes. Now that one, I'll go ahead and do that with foil. I'll use the Artistic Painting Studio foil adhesive on it, let it sit for an hour. And I know where I went wrong the other week when I did the Hocus Pocus with the foil. I had it backwards. That transparent foil is very deceiving. I had the wrong side up. It's like I went and applied more foil adhesive, and that's all it was. I just had it backwards. All right. And this would be a nice like hostess gift. Like if you're invited to a Christmas party and you take this little Christmas tree with a pack of napkins. That's just a really nice little gift. Okay, we've got a little on the side there. There we go. Go. Or if you have a friend that really likes to entertain, which I have one, maybe that's what I need to give her for Christmas. Okay, we're going to let that dry a little. Right? You can't tell which side of the foil is right. And it's like I thought, wow, I know that foil adhesive sat a while. It should adhere. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's the foil. That's when I have to remember, or you have to remind me to flip it. Or if you could remind me to flip it. All right, let's see if we could. I mean, if I were going to put the adhesive on, I would just coat the whole thing with adhesive and let it sit for an hour. And then you've seen I've got plenty of videos on there using the Artistic Painting Studio foil. So let me get the hairdryer out. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that dry a little bit. Kind of rushing it along. Hey, Rachel. Oh, thank you. There's our little witch. We already did our witch. Isn't she pretty? That's our napkin holder with the 5x5 napkins. Thank you so much. We're doing this one, the Christmas tree for a customer. Just trying to get it to dry. Okay. I want to put a little bit of, oh, cool. No problem. Can away. Rachel said she's canning pickles and jelly. Go for it. That's a great idea, Joanne. Joanne suggested using the painter's tape test to make sure I have the right side of the foil. That is a great idea. I haven't watched Jen in a while, and I'm trying to find out where Rhonda is. Rhonda has gone MIA. I've not seen her on. I've tried messaging her, everything. So if you hear anything, let me know. Please. Okay, I think this is almost dry. That is an excellent idea. I never thought of that. All right, so we're going to get out. I'm going to, let me see. I have the right brush. I could probably do it with this one. I think I'm just going to glitter the tree. I'm not going to glitter this, but I wanted to mix that up a little, get all the glitter that's on the bottom to the top. And then we're just going to get some glitter on this tree. Let me just kind of bend my paintbrush into it. There we go. And I'm just using light strokes. Just kind of whisper over it. This is a unicorn spit glitter. I'm trying to stay in the same direction just to make sure that it's not pulling the paint off. And I don't really want to go back and forth like that because I don't want to get it in the groove of the wood. I just want to stay like flat across the top. And what I did there was I just have too much on my brush, so I'm just like getting some of it to, taking some of it off before I put it on the tree. And this one is the whimsical one. And then we have the traditional. There we go. Now this just washes off. Your paintbrush just washes off with water. So I'm just going to do the one side. Judith, hey girlfriend, how are you? Judith is on YouTube. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Then I can go ahead and take the dryer to it. So again, I'm just lightly skimming the top. We painted these with our diaper wipes. What's the weather like, Judith? There we go. Well, let's just hit it. And for those that are just popping on, I said we need to say a few prayers for Nancy. I messaged her today and she's really having a tough time. Joanne, maybe I'll give Jen a call and see if Jen can reach out to her. So I haven't heard anything. So this just kind of gives it just a slight sparkle. I don't know if you can see it. It's really weird. Okay, I'm showing live on YouTube. I'm showing live on Facebook. But on my Mevo, I'm not even there. Everything's still sitting on the counter unpainted. Oh my gosh. Cool and rainy. Back to heat tomorrow, Judah said. Okay, I think that's good enough. I just want to make sure the napkins like don't stick to it. Okay. And then I'm gonna, oh my gosh, that's so, I don't know if you can see it. It's just got this slight sparkle to it. I'm loving it. I don't want to glue the bottom. I just want to glue that first tab, the top of the tab, like the top that's going to fit on there. Oops, my napkins. They just fell out. Let's fix them. Whoop. She's losing her bloomers. Oh, that's upside down. I made sure I had them all going the same way. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to put this in. I'm going to go with the dual one first. There's one that has 2 tabs on it. So I'm going to put that in this side. Come on now. There we go. And then this one has 1. So I'm going to glue right here on this flat part. So that'll go in the middle of the double. And it should adhere to it, no problem. If I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So there's that one. So I got these. Let me put a lid on some stuff here and move it out of the way. Thank you, Judith. Hey, hey. Is that all? Mama's live. Get back in your bed. Thank you. So like I said, these take 16 on one side and 16 on the other. And I thought this would be a real, like, classic. And look, that has some gold in there. Let's put it in there. And like I said, you just want to make sure if your napkin has a pattern that you keep folding it in the same direction. Turn yours upside down? No, I didn't. And like I said, it takes the 5x5 napkin. Now this is a whimsical tree, and this one is more the traditional. So pretty? I think it's beautiful. A little bit of sparkle. You could do these any way you want. You could do them with foil. You could paint them. You could marker them. There are so many different ways you could do these. Isn't that pretty? Just something little for your table. And like I said, these would make a great hostess gift at Christmas or for a friend that likes to decorate. I mean, it's something very small. It's not that big a deal, but you can make it look so pretty. I know, I love my witch. Don't you love my witch? My grandkids are going to get the biggest kick out of this witch. There. Isn't that pretty? I know my granddaughter's going to love it. I guess I should make them one for Halloween. But, so yeah, I think just something different and so easy to paint. I mean, we've done 2 in an hour just with, you know. Yeah, I do too. This one, like I said, this one's a little more traditional. But this one, Amy is very whimsical, so that's the tree she chose. Now, I had other napkins here the other day that I was showing on the witch, and they were much bigger. And by using those, the big ones, it kind of takes away from, like, it almost swallows up most of it. So that's why I said the 5x5 is definitely a better way to go. Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, show and tell. Did 2 puzzles this weekend. The twins, their birthday is in October. Noelle's brother and sister. And I asked for a few pictures, and of course Alex's head was cut off. So I actually had to put a hat on top of him just to cover up that his head was cut off at the top. But he loves dinosaurs. So then, of course, I had to do a safari outfit on him. And then we can engrave the back of the puzzle. These are a really good wood puzzle. These are not the paper puzzles. So if you have any kind of a picture of somebody that you want to put in the picture, we can do that. Because like I took his picture and put it on this dinosaur background. And then my the other twin, Eve, she likes unicorns. So I put her in a princess dress and put her on a unicorn, with the unicorn. Just making sure you can see it. And then, of course, we put happy birthday on the back. So we can personalize the back too. And my other grandson, he's into Ghostbusters. So we're going to be making him a Ghostbuster one. And I don't know, did I show these? I know I showed the countdown ones. But we now have the countdown ones with color. Where you can turn this piece and it counts down the days to Christmas. Thank you, Judith. I knew you would like them. Judith and I both have a grandson named Nolan. And then I've got the little penguins. And then I have to glue these. I know I showed you we actually revamped it because it wasn't sliding as easy for us as we wanted it to. So now they're new and improved. But this one has 3 little reindeer on it. And this one says Santa's coming to town. And then we have the little reindeer one. But these are cool because we can send you the kit and you don't have to paint it at all. This comes already printed. So we've got penguins, we've got a snowman, we've got Santa Claus, and we got a Christmas tree. So that's what we're working on. I'm going to try and do, I think, the angel ornaments on Wednesday, because I found some really, yikes, some real pretty, like, vintage looking scrapbook paper. So I think we're going to work with those, because I know you really wanted to see the angels done. So I think that's our next project. Then next week we will do the starter set for the barn, and then probably the Christmas tree set. Let me show you the one I'm working on also. You know those fantasy pictures where I can put them on anything. Here's my granddaughter, Noelle. This is going to be on a canvas print. She loves dragons. So I actually added some jewelry to her head and put her head on the picture. So she's going to be holding the dragon. This looks really dull in color. This is sublimation paper. As soon as I heat this up, it is going to pop like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it'll pop. You'll see colors like this. Okay, then the one that wanted the dinosaur puzzle, he also, this is his birthday present, but this is his Christmas present, or he's going to be riding a dinosaur, and the canvas print will hang on his wall. So, no, crazy, because I got 8 grandchildren, so it's kind of like you got to make those dollars stretch, and anything I can hand make, I will. And I know this was really, I put her on a cup, a tumbler cup, and she loved it. And I know she wanted to do this before she left, and we didn't have time. So I thought, that's great. I can make it for her for Christmas. And I know just what she's going to do when she opens it up. Yeah, the puzzles, we have them in 24 or 49, and I know we can do more. So yes, a lot of unique things in the shop if we can just get people to come in. If you're local, think about it. The shopper has a contest going on right now, and if you come in and unscramble the Christmas word, then you put your name in the box and you have a chance to win a $25 gift certificate. So think about popping in, Jeannie, since you're close by. Nanny got one once already. So, all right, I will see you all on Wednesday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and hitting the thumbs up button, share button, anything. It's always appreciated. All right, you have a great evening. Thanks, Rach. See you later.